So I have Alicia Walter here, and she is one of the refs. Good morning. Thanks for coming out and talking to us.
Well, good morning. I'm excited to be here.
So I have a couple of questions. When we see all these shapes, now do you get to be creative and design the shape that you want to shape, or are there set shapes that the skaters are supposed to do?
We have both. There are set shapes that the skaters will perform, and then they make up or create their own figure. So they come in and it's totally brand new, and we archive that next figure.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, what are you looking for when you're judging this?
Oh, we have several things we look for. We look for centers, which is centers and alignment of the figure eights, and we have turns, and we have the edge and control. So we have quite a few things we look for.
And I was going to say, I remember from my childhood, a lot was about making sure my lines were on top of each other
The
and
tracings.
Yes. Is
Yes.
that still something that's a part of this?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Now, where did you come from, and how do you, because this is a fairly new, it's an old tradition, but it's a new take on an old tradition. So how do you come about to be a judge in this?
Well, first of all, we have to have a working knowledge of the figures, and we're trying to keep that going, keep it alive. We feel that was slipping away slightly. So.
I do have to say, it definitely makes it so much more fun than what I grew up with.
Well, yes. I mean, we're trying to keep the knowledge new and innovative and exciting.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's really very cool to watch all of this.
And having it on the black ice. Now, the point of the black ice is so when they make these shapes, or whether it's new or it's a traditional shape that's required, you can see the outline, the etching from the blade markings on the ice so much clearer than if it was
Yes.
plain white ice.
Yes.
And it does. It's absolutely beautiful
Yes.
to look at.
It's
So, do you judge all the different types of events, or are there only
Well-
certain ones that you judge? Or?
Well, I'm a chief referee, so I have my referees underneath me that will stand with the skater and look for little errors along the way and record them.
What would be an example of an error? Because I'm sure a lot of people who would watch this as a spectator are going to think, well, I can't do that. That just looks great,
Something to look for is a touchdown of the foot.
Okay.
That's not allowed.
So if I was doing a little turn and I put my other foot down just for a second, maybe just a little
Yep.
tap here and there.
Yes.
Okay. And then how do you score these? Is it a scoring of 1 to 10? What's your scoring system like when they score it?
Well, they rank the skaters.
Okay.
So the judges do not watch the skaters. The skaters will perform the figures in front of the referee. We bring the skaters off the ice after they've skated them, and we bring in the judges. And the judges come down, and they don't know who is with what figure, and they mark all of them and rank them. First, second, third, all
That's
the way down through.
fascinating. I didn't
So
realize
you
that.
could have a world-class skater out there, an Olympian. You could be skating next to an Olympian, or you could be skating to somebody who's just started figures.
That is really
So
neat, because then you don't
then
have
you
to
don't.
worry about your body position either. If this is a position you're comfortable in making those turns, you don't have to worry about your body positions as much either whenever you're doing it. You could just skate in a way that's right for you.
Right.
So you can come out here today and check some of this out, as well as it's going to be going on through the weekend, correct?
Correct.
Come on
That's
out
right.
to Dobson over in Lion's Head. It's so pretty to watch these shapes these skaters make. Stay with us. More Good Morning Vail coming.